Anyway, that was the same house that I think I turned 3 or 4 in that house. We weren't there that long. It was a cool house. It was on the outskirts of town, and it was right next to a farm where they had horses and cornfields. And I was so short that I would walk through the cornfield and they couldn't find me, but they knew I was going to the horse barn. So they would look for me at the horse barn when I finally got there. But Dad he was coming home from school and found how, I have no idea, found a raccoon nest that the mother had abandoned, or at least he perceived that the mother had abandoned. And so he got a baby raccoon with his bare hands out of the nest, which they're adorable and feral and often rabid, right?
Be nasty.
Yeah. And he brought it home for me as a pet, and they couldn't get it out of the back of the car. It was stuck in the trunk of the car, and it wouldn't come out because it's a wild animal. And so my grandfather, my mom's dad, said, well, he's a farmer. He's like, well, you leave some fish or some meat in the front of the car, and eventually it'll get hungry, it'll come to you eventually. It might take a few days, and it's going to poop in the back of it's not going to be good for the car. My grandpa was just appalled that my father would even do this. And they did get it, and they had big gloves on, I remember. And I had this little log cabin that they had built me in the back of the house that was like a playhouse. And they put that raccoon in that little playhouse. And then I would go in and play with it, except it wouldn't come to me. But they would let me. I would never let you get in the same room as a baby raccoon. That would never happen. Anyway.
Bite your nose right off.
Oh my God. Or shred your skin with their claws. And it was just terrified all the time. And so finally I remember the day that they let it go. But he thought that was hilarious that he ripped his suit climbing the tree to get to the baby raccoon, but he really thought that I should have a baby raccoon as a pet.